Let's go, boys. What do you want, bro? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Die, kid. Be gone, kid. Also, what's up, Devin? What's up, bro? Eating candy cane, playing some Fortnite. This fight deserves my respect. Let's say this kid back. Got your kid. I didn't even over. Chill. Oh my god. Where is he, bro? Where is this boy? Dirty. I got destroyed, by the way. It's basically saying kill to get kill. It's like to get health, have to kill. This guy's probably really low. Are you serious, bro?
Hello? 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 Make me party leader. I can't hear you. Your mic is on you. I mean, I can't hear you, dude. Turn your mic up. I can hear you now. Hello? What llama bell? You want to see it again? Oh my god. Oh look, a werewolf doing the milli rock. Let me get a day. Let me get the day. Ready up. Oh my gosh, look. Mama. Do you see that? See this? They're the black. Oh! You thought I couldn't unlock it? Well, here you go, dude. Ow! I'm feeling it. I thought I took your spot.
What's up, bruh?
I got a Christmas gift, and it was the bundle pack.
How'd you wait? Early Christmas present?
Yeah.
You excited for break? For break?
Yeah. Kind of sad that I'm moving, though. I really like my friends.
Oh, you're moving where?
One girl even gave me a hug, and she kissed me.
Oh yeah, you're moving from your mom's school to your dad's school. Or... Wait, you still live in Moore, right?
Right now, I'm in more. It has good Wi-Fi too. I'm gonna miss this Wi-Fi. Actually, no, it's not really good Wi-Fi. For my dad's Wi-Fi. Let's see here.
Can you come over this weekend?
I can't. I have to go to my grandma's house, but maybe this week or next week.
About to say. I'm tier 6. I am. Hey, guess what? Ready up. I want to play siphon mode.
All right. What was I gonna do? Yeah, that's true. Let's do.
I might not
duos,
get
I
that
guess.
sorted. Hopefully, I will.
All right, we're gonna land at lonely first since it's a challenge.
No.
Yes.
No.
I was gonna do solos.
Dude, we don't do challenges.
Not like we're ninja or anything. I'm gonna get the crack shot today.
Did you get me anything?
Well, I mean, what would you? Would you get me anything for Christmas?
I'll ask my parents. I can get you something.
If we promise each other we'll give each other something, I'll get you something.
What are you gonna get me?
Probably be what?
How much?
Dude. Hang on, dude. Oh, dude.
Let's go
Don't
shifty.
do that. Don't do it.
Sorry.
You have to put your marker down.
You wanna go shifty or tilted?
50s.
Do not land over there. When you land over there, you die.
Red pistols are back.
Blue pistols? That was in the new mode that you missed. You good? You good? My hero? Let's go, baby, score!
You kill him?
Yep. He killed somebody else though.
though.
Get pickaxe, you stupid alpine ace. And then our teammate's just gonna come up and blast me in the back of the head. Ugh.
Good, good.
Help, I'm gonna die! Yeet. Let's go. Easy dubs. Easy dubs.
Is there another person here?
No. I think we wiped them all out. Or at least I think I did. Maybe. I wiped out most of them.
Well, yeah, I held back. that yours?
I don't want it. Alright, for Scar, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, I was like, oh yeah, boys, let's go
Do
score.
you have any mini ammo?
Here you go. Wait, no, I need that too, Split it.
Alright.
Thank you. What? I gave you like 30, I gave you 36.
Yeah, and I gave you 18.
Bruh. It's cold.
Yeah, I gave you 18.
Alright. I'll take it. Alright, I got minis. Here you go.
Ooh, I got bandages.
Two
Somebody here?
gods. No, it's just I'm roaming around, see if there's anything to do. I'm bored.
Alright, do you have any shotgun shells?
This is Fortnite. Look at you slipping up. I'll give you some. Just give me a minute. Freaking minute. Yay. There's some in this truck for you. Finally, I got myself some mini ammo. Hey, did you remember that one time Ninja cursed? Like on purpose?
Remember when he used to curse?
Did you not see the video of him cursing again on stream? He was playing with Tim and Marcel, and he's like, "The fuck you say to me, you little," after he killed somebody. And
I
then,
was like really
and then he actually swear 2 days ago. He's like, he's like, I gotta brush my teeth. My breath smells like shit. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Not smart.
Ninja doesn't have the best IQ. You can't be slipping up like that, bro.
You're gonna be
Dead.
the person I'm playing with most season 7.
There's some guy in the chat named Black Ops 3 346. Black Ops 2 346. Are you getting Black Ops 4?
I am actually.
You are? I'm getting it on console. I'm getting Black Ops
Yeah,
3.
but wait,
Maybe.
do they allow cosplay? Also?
Dude, if you get it, dude, if there was crossplay on that game, dude, that'd be lit. Right? Me and you running duos like every game. In my opinion, you make more money when you do cross-platform, right? Right? Because
I said what?
you get more money when you get cross-platform. Because your friends are like, oh my god, dude, you should buy this, and then they actually do.
Some of my other friends have it.
They have like extra COD points. And I haven't said that word for like the Modern Warfare 3 days, my bro. My dude. I got Modern Warfare 3 in like 2015, sadly. Sorry, I'm just dipping my candy cane in the baby bottle pop.
Ooh, that's not very healthy.
What do you mean? I literally
Candy
got like
fat.
8 candy canes.
Like, I know I'm fat and all, but
Couple
I have
Hershey
my
crackles. I got a Rice Krispie
limits.
treat.
Like, I know when something's too sugary.
You sure?
Like, I don't even eat sugar stuff except for chocolate and stuff.
Chocolate! Chocolate. Do you like chocolate? Chocolate. Sounds like something you get from Starburst.
Oh yeah, I need to get on a zip line.
Why is it challenge?
Yep.
Some kid got
Zip line
sniped.
right up there.
Wait, a
Are
challenge
you
is...
streaming?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I must have started the stream because I checked like 5 minutes ago. I used a zip line.
How much battle stars do you get for it?
5, I think.
Dude, that's like an easy challenge.
Yeah, but you have to use 5.
Oh. I mean, like, it's an easy challenge anyway.
finish that guy at least if we do. Go finish this guy right here.
What?
Oh!
Sorry.
Yes, I got the burger quiter. I can't wait to wear that tomorrow. I'm thinking of biting that Devastator.
Nah, B.
No,
You should buy the snow globe.
I'm buying that today.
Which one are you
Yeah, I
buying,
can
the
buy it
crack
right
shot or
now.
the crackabella?
Crack shot, obviously. I mean, I like her bag bling, but I mean, I could possibly buy her.
You should, because you should use the snack shot with the crack shot.
I'm
my
gonna look
God.
up. I'm gonna look up something. Captain Jonesy's awesome.
But
What the heck? Oh my gosh, why does he have to spam? Visitor's a Jonesy skin? Huh.
what are you watching?
I'm not watching anything. You have the perfect. I know what the perfect Jonesy.
What? You're leaving?
I'm not leaving. The perfect Jonesy. Alright, bless you.
I'm trying not to sneeze, because if I do, it's going to come out of my mouth. The candy cane, not that.
How much V-Bucks does it cost for a rare skin? Okay. Wait a minute, we need to visit 2 candy canes, actually. But I didn't even ready. You can.
Alright, I'm back. Are you at the block? Kaden. I'm back. Oh, you're dead.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Did you kill him? I'm coming.
Oh my god.
Got balloons, so I can get there quick as frick.
Like, I need major help, dude. I need major help, please.
Is there
Please.
people on you? I know, I've got a quad, I'm coming.
No!
I can make it, Swear to God, I can. How much health you got? I might be able to make this, I swear to God. Sorry,
Oh
Kaden.
my god, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Why are you always away from me?
I was doing something. What? Sorry, your mic is quiet.
My mic is right next to my mouth!
I'm gonna kill it. See, if you would have stayed alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's a little bit longer. Right here.
They're over there. I'm trying to find a way to get up here without using it.
No, it's not in there.
Aha! I've got you in my
Put the balloons
sights.
on. Yo, get the shotgun out. Get like finish him too. That's the guy who finished him.
What? It seems I'm the green ninja.
Going to Pleasant. Oh no, wait. We're going to Sheffield.
Wait, no. How do I cancel this?
What?
Do you want to play? Leave the game, leave the game.
No!
Oops.
Too late. Oh my gosh, Zach.
Hurry up.
Why?
We're doing tiny toys.
Why?
Snipers only though.
What? Dude, you can't even get snipers.
In this game mode you can. Ready up. Follow me. Kaden. Kaden. Alright, we're starting games. Which teams? I'll talk to you on Discord. Can you still hear me?
Ema join, I have someone to try out.
No, dude. You can't try people out. Only I can. Oh, where the heck? On your left. in the petroleum.
I know I meant can I join to have you try him out?
Maybe later, dude. Alright, no, dude. I'm gonna go anyway, friend. Y'all know where your boy's going. Oof. Jelly! Get through. Whatever my dress that I love. If you red buttons, you're gay. frickety. I can do things that your man can. Shit, you gotta be on scribble, scribble, scribble. Flackety flackety! What the heck? Die, potato, die.
Zackety dackety. Zackety dackety. Mmm.
On your body as there are people on Earth. And you don't want to even know how many are living on your bed right now. Now, is this true? I don't know. I just saw it on one of those fun fact websites. Not too fun of a fact, I think. But not knowing whether or not it's true is even scarier. That means there are probably microorganisms dying on you every second. At least 12 of them have died on you since you started watching this video. But chances are that some of them are probably doing it on your kneecaps, on your eyelashes. Microorganism, more like micro-orgasm. Now, there's two ways you can look at this. One being that there's chances are that some of them are probably doing it on your kneecaps, on your eyelashes. Microorganism, more like micro-orgasm. Now, there's two ways you can look at this. One being that there's so many tiny creatures living on me. No matter how hard I scrub, I'll never be clean. Or you're never alone. Every night when you hop into that empty bed of yours, you're sleeping with billions of microorganisms. But number 6, they never caught the Zodiac Killer. I know he was around in the 70s, but if he was in his 20s, in the 70s, that means he's only in his late 60s, early 70s right now. He can still be out there. Who knows what he could be doing? Yelling at running for president. Ugh. And also, according to some conspiracy theories, they never caught John Wilkes Booth. Maybe Booth wants to get revenge. He's had enough and now he wants to run for president. Number 5, fractals. What are those, you ask? Imagine you're a farmer and you have infinity fence posts to build a closed pen for your animals. And you have to use all the fence posts. And you think, well, first off, that's physically impossible. If I have infinity fence posts, then I can't use all of them because I'll always have more. Hey, while you're complaining and theorizing over there, I just built your stupid pen and it looks like this. This is a fractal, children. It's a closed shape with an infinite perimeter. What? What? Infinite perimeter? But I can see it. I can measure it.
Up a perimeter and outside the light.
Infinite perimeter. Is the area of this shape infinite too? I don't know. Ask Vsauce. Doesn't that blow your mind? Number 4. Barcode scanners scan the white spaces in the barcode, not the black spaces. Number 3. Looking on my phone for hours before I go to bed. How many times do you tell your friends over Skype, alright, I'm going to bed now, and then you go to your bed and you left your phone and mess around with it for an hour? I've heard some say, oh, looking at computer screens all day makes it harder for you.
Hello?
Probably true. Why do I go on my phone every night? And the sad thing is, I usually stop looking at my
Hello?
phone because the battery is going to... I have a problem. Number 2, the universe is huge. Oh, do you realize how big space is? Man, we are just a speck in the grand scheme of things. Kind of getting back to my point that nothing really matters. Did you know that scientists have found a black hole that's 12 billion times larger than the sun? That black hole is about 1,800 light years long. You know, you probably could have lived your whole lives without knowing that. I'm sorry. Are we getting
Hello?
Here are some honorable and you lived your whole lives without knowing that. I'm sorry. Are we getting Here are some honorable and you lived your whole lives without knowing that. And the number 1 thing that keeps me awake at night is YouTube is not a stable job. Because of how long it takes me to make a video, I can't really give my opinion on YouTube drama. I'm still working on my fibro trans. A lot of you probably don't
Hello.
of videos not being advertiser friends, and they weren't even telling them about it. Now I'm a pretty innocent creative channel. Why do you get affected by this at all? See you later, scrubs. Dang it. If this shows us anything, is that YouTube does not care too much at what's making their website profitable. Hey, we're gonna take 90% of your ad revenue and all your titles have to say YouTube is great and yeah, if YouTube makes bad business, you're already out of business. So why? That's Oil down, cold up, copper down, copper up, aluminum, aluminum. I still saw it, dude. So here is the racist comic from the last video. I made it around Michael Jackson.
Hello?
If you thought my family owned a lot of
Hello?
hamsters,
Hello?
wait till I tell you about all the cats we had. Just a heads up though, some of these cats are dead. They all lived 9 happy lives. None of them had a painful death. Except for one. So I never really understood trigger words until I hated my roommate. Except for you, Isaac. You watched my videos. Oh, James, you didn't hate your roommates. You just disliked them. Yes, I did. When I first moved out of my house and went to college, the day I moved into my apartment and I opened the front door, this is what I saw. Keep in mind all the buildup that has gone into this moment. First, I had to get accepted into the school, then pick my major and classes. Then I had to find an apartment close to the school, get everything set up there. Then I had to pack everything up into a suit, my dogs goodbye, and then all on my own. Very first time. I opened the door to where I'd be living for the next 8 months, and this is what I see. Someone sleeping on a couch, wearing some bright fast employee uniform. There's a Halo 5 poster hanging on the wall. The sink, counter, and table is full of dirty dishes. There's a big industrial-sized trash can that is overflowing. Inside the fridge, there is an empty box of Dr. Pepper, a bottle of ketchup, and a jumbo Costco-sized pack of hot dogs. Where did this come from? Fun fact, those hot dogs were still in the fridge when I left. But the worst thing that was a million basketball cards just lying on the floor. I'm not even exaggerating, it's true. Okay, so I gotta see, because I brought all my drawing stuff, and I would feel bad if I shared a room with someone, and he had to deal with all my drawing stuff being there, and also I wanted to be alone. Looking back, I'm so glad I got a single, because that room couldn't even fit myself. Literally, I could stand in the middle of the room, put my hands out without moving my feet.
Yo, Hurricane.
Long arms, I don't know. I mean, I could settle for a small bedroom, but what made living there so horrible were the roommates. What I didn't realize is that these boys also got private rooms. So that means that they too were socially awkward and themselves, which I think is a good thing, but you'd be wrong. On the first night of being by myself, I unpack all my drawing stuff and I set it all up. Then I turn on the computer and the screen is just black. Nothing was turning on. I tried everything to fix it and it just wasn't turning on. Eventually I contacted the people who sent it in and then I got it back working. But during that week while the tablet was being fixed, seriously, no joke, that was probably the worst week of my entire life. I'm being serious. Making comments and YouTube videos was what kept me safe. That first night of being on my own and my tablet broke, I cried, guys. I couldn't even eat food. I was that sad. I hit rock bottom. I remember just watching Captain Sparkles and Game Grumps highlights all day. But then the day I got it back, I was a drawing machine. I posted the comic the very same day. So let's spend the rest of this video talking about these roommates I had. The first person I need to talk about is Isaac. He was the only one that I like, and he's also the only one I told that I made YouTube videos. I wore obey hats, he baked stuff like, that's dope. But you want to know why I liked him the most? Because he did the dishes. Like, me and him did the dishes. It wasn't just him, okay? I'd probably never become friends with him in any other circumstance. I wanted to say that he was the cool one. I like him. Hi, Isaac. I miss you. I was looking at this post on the internet, and it was where the old are today. For the after picture for the scumbag Steve, it looked exactly like my roommate, who I'll just make a fake name for, Steve for convenience. I'm pretty sure I was roommates with a meme. Put a fedora on this meme, and boom, that's my roommate. And it was a very fitting meme, too. This guy wouldn't do the dishes, always cooked this ramen thing in the microwave, and it would roast juice stuff behind. So then when I would go to use the microwave, it would get my paper plate soggy. So I would have to check every time before I used it to make sure there was no juice stuff behind. And also at night, he watched anime without headphones, stubbed. Anime has a certain sound to it, I don't know if you knew. It's like normal Japanese, but really emphatically. Luckily, it was usually late at night when he started watching, so I would just have to get to sleep before he started, and I would be all good. James, why didn't you just ask him to turn it down? I did! One night I went into it and I said, man, can you turn it down? And you know what? I did turn it down for that night. That night. That one night. The very next night. But you know, he wasn't too bad. He would spend most of his time in his room playing video games. I would spend most of my time in my room drawing. So except for the microwave juice thing, we didn't get in each other's way too often. Here's actually a funny story. So when I was filming the part in the vegan video when I crumbled up Oreos over Reese's Puffs, Steve walked into the kitchen, saw me filming this sugary vegan auction, and just said to him, "Don't ask." Okay, so here's the roommate that I hated the most. His fake name will be Hunter. He was the one asleep on the couch when I first walked in, and he was the one who had collected all those billions of basketball cards. Just basketball cards. And he kept them all in the front room. What's the point of having sports cards when you can't play with them? I mean, I spend money on Magic the Gathering cards, but that's because it's an actual game that you can play with friends. What do you do with sports cards? I mean, I guess you can leave them in the front room of your apartment. Maybe one day your roommate might make a video about it, though. He left his Mountain Dew bottles on the floor. He farted in public. He'd always complain that Steve didn't. But he wouldn't do the dishes either. One time I was tired of doing everyone's dirty dishes, so I bought a big stack of paper plates for everyone to use. But Hunter took the paper plates to a party without even asking me, and he didn't even bring them back. But the worst thing this guy did, one day he told my ex-girlfriend doesn't want our dog anymore. Who's coming to live here? So this boy wants to bring a dog in an already very small, cramped apartment. I couldn't believe this. The dog's name was Snoopy, and I loved him. Hunter would put him in his kennel at night, but one night I was like, "Hey, Hunter, Snoopy can see if you want." And then, boom, from that day forth, I was the one taking care of Snoopy. Snoopy would now sleep in my room. I would be the one who took him out for walks, and I fed him slices of lunch meat. Great was that when I would go into the kitchen and Hunter would be watching TV, call for Snoopy, "Snoopy, Snoops, Snoops." But he wouldn't come. This dog would follow me everywhere. And then one day Hunter said, "Hey, do you just want to have Snoopy? I was going to get rid of him." And then I said I would take him. And then later that same week, Hunter moved out. He took all the toilet paper too. He basically gave me a dog. And of course I loved that dog. But we lived in such a small space and I was always busy with school and drawing. I knew these weren't the best conditions for a dog to live in. And I'm pretty sure my apartment didn't even allow pets. So I asked people I knew if they wanted Snoopy. My grandma got one of her friends to take care of him, so I dropped Snoopy off and I've never seen him. That's it, the end. There was another roommate who I didn't even mention. He always worked a lot, so I didn't really see him much. He had an electrical toothbrush, and I think since I was already mad at my roommate, when I would be trying to go to sleep, start brushing his teeth, I would hear the electrical toothbrush going, and I would just start shaking with anger, like, "Just use a normal toothbrush, girl!" Also, I want to thank you all for 1 million subscribers. I mean, as I'm recording this, I don't have 1 million just yet. But hey, when this comes out, maybe I'll have 1 million. Who knows? I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, and there could be another urge. The next video will probably be cool. Hey, thanks for watching. What's in the box? I said, what's in the box? I said, what's in the box? I can make a great boat out of this. So this one time when I was in the 3rd grade, for some reason our teacher thought it would be a good idea to get his entire class to participate in a cardboard boat race. Cardboard boat racing is this event where teams of people build their own boats out of cardboard and then race against other people's cardboard boats. Now, you might be thinking that cardboard really isn't the best material to make a boat out of. And you're right, but cardboard is cheap, you can get big pieces of it, and they float in the water for a little bit. Perfect for making boats out of. It's good, short-lived entertainment. It's yachts of fun. Apparently, a lot of other schools got their students to do cardboard boat racing. I thought it was just a strange thing my teacher made us do, but if other teachers did it, I guess he wasn't the only weirdo. I don't know what cardboard boat racing is supposed to teach you, maybe work skills in shipbuilding. I mean, it would come in handy if I was stranded on an island with cardboard and duct tape and I could tell everyone, "Don't worry guys, I learned how to make boats out of these things in the 3rd grade. But no one else in my school did cardboard boat racing. It was just my class. And I think part of the reason we did this was because the class I was in was an honors class. So we were better than everyone else. Guys, I need to tell you about how friggin' smart I am. So in the 2nd grade, everyone took this test to see if you would get put into the honors class, which, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember taking it. I just remember my mom sitting me and my twin sister down and telling us that we weren't going to be in the same class anymore because I made it into honors classes and my sister... Loser! The honors program was called DOGS, which stood for Dang! Original Gangsta Students. Okay, that's not actually the name. If you got accepted into DOGS, you stayed in the DOGS program for the rest of elementary school. I basically had the same kids in my class for 5 school years. Our class became known as the DOGS kids. I think since I was in the dogs program, I wasn't bullied nearly as much as I should have been, because everyone in my class was a huge nerd. Also, I never really learned how to interact with people socially because I already knew everyone in my class. So all the dogs were cool with each other, but all the non-dogs hated. They thought that us dogs thought that we were so much better than them, and we were. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I think the 3rd grade is a little too soon to tell if you're smart or not. I would say that the dogs program did not make me a smarter person. I don't speak for everyone, this was just my experience, but in high school, my twin sister was a way better student. High school didn't have the dogs program, so me and my sister were in the same classes again, and she was a straight A student, while I was about a straight B and C student. All the math I've learned is telling me that something's not adding up. Probably had nothing to do with being in the honors program in elementary school. I probably just procrastinated a lot in high school. Okay, now let's get back to the actual topic of the video. Leading up to the event, the teacher wanted us to stay after school to help make the boats, and I, being the loyal dog that I was, stayed after school exactly 0 times. Sorry dudes, I take the bus home, and last time I missed the bus, my mom got mad at me and I cried. Had to pick me up. So actually, if I was deserted on an island, I wouldn't be much help. I would have to get my mom to pick me up. This event was at a medium-sized, man-made lake in Arizona, because we don't have real lakes, they're all man-made. And it was right next to a college, and a lot of college kids like to get drunk there. We ended up making 2 boats. One was white, and one was blue, dragon head at the front and a tail in the back. They both could hold 10 people. There wasn't enough room for everyone in the class to get a spot on the boat, and the kids who actually helped to build it got a reserved seat. But since I was a scrawny white boy that didn't take up much space, I got to sit in the very front, because they were the coolest and smallest seat. The person who I sat next to was this girl named Priscilla. I still keep in contact with her, and I asked if I could say her name in this video, and she said yes. Later in life, she was the first girl to ever slap me. I didn't ask permission to tell that story. While we were waiting for our turn to race, my dad got me a snow cone, and that snow cone was the very first time I remember getting a brain freeze. It hurts to this. Yeah. That. When it was our turn, we rode float. I mean, it was only a couple inches away from sinking, but it worked. My mom told me beforehand that if the boat sunk, I should kick off my shoes because that would weigh me down and I would drown. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Mom. And I remember being so afraid of the boat sinking. Not because I could drown, but because I didn't want to lose my shoes. So there we were, a bunch of 8-year-olds in a glorified cardboard box on a lake with 3 other boxes filled with drunk college students. The course we had to take was pretty simple. It only had 2 left turns. Should have been a piece of cake. And we were doing pretty good until we had to make the first left turn. We messed up on that part. We practiced turning on land all the time. But for some reason, when we were in the water, our turning maneuver wasn't working. We kind of just drifted forward. We were pretty much all stranded. We didn't know how to drive this thing, and we were running out of time since the cardboard doesn't last that long when it's wet. But there were these lifeguards/helper people going around in canoe. One person came up to our boat and he just kind of pushed it with his paddle and he turned the boat and we were back in the race. Well, actually, by this point, everyone else had already completed the course. But we were still floating. We were still going to finish this. When it came time for the second turn, the same thing happened. We didn't learn anything. They never taught us this in honors classes. By this point, the next 4 people racing just went. They got tired of waiting. And while the canoe boat guy was trying to teach us how to turn, the other boats just passed us. Eventually, we did get the turning thing down and we made it back to shore. The boat stayed up the entire time. Out of the 4 people we raced against, I came in 8th. I kinda wish something bad did happen. Boat flipped over or a shark ate one of the kids. That would have been a better YouTube video. But that also would have been lying. And then afterwards, the president came down and high-fived all of us. And to prove I'm not lying, here's some pictures of me in front of the boat. We had to take the dragon head off because it didn't fit with all of us, but we kept the tail. And you'll also notice how cramped the seats are and the girl who later on slaps me. Here's a boat with a roof. Here's a picture of the snow cone that gave me my first brain freeze. Here's us in the water next to a pretty big boat. And look, our other white boat is getting blocked off by the bigger boat. Notice how our boat is going in the wrong direction and how close we are to being submerged. And here's a picture of the grown-ups carrying the boat out of the water after a long day. Now, I'm not in this picture. I wanted to get to land as soon as possible. Here's a picture of me during Halloween. I dressed up as a ninja. I think it was the Halloween after the bunny. And there's a plushie of a Neopet in the background. Do you guys remember Neopets? All my Neopets are probably dead. Here's a picture of me with a giant pencil. It's actually a model rocket, but it looks like a pencil. Not adorable? Remember my science fair video where I launched rockets? Yeah, this wasn't that time. This is a completely different model rocket. And here's me in a tub of animal plushies. Bird plushie right here was actually my favorite. I got him from someone else's birthday. It was in a bag. It was a pirate-themed birthday, so it was like, you know, a little tiny parrot. I really liked that bird. His name was Birdie, and now he's gone. And here's me dressed up as Galileo. Yay! A new video is done! Sorry it's been like a month since my last video. I've been busy with pre-conventions all back to back, but it's good now. Those are all done. Videos should be coming back on a normal schedule. And by normal schedule, I mean twice a month. It's so weird seeing these, because in my head, I remember the exact moment when I sat down in the boat and were cramped and having to row with my kneecaps pressed against my chest. And I remember that snow cone too, and just not knowing why it hurt to eat. And now I'm looking back at these old pictures and being like, oh, I was a different person back then. I can't end this video without mentioning the person who helped make this video come out on time, and that person this week, Ginger Pale, again, thanks man, he helped color, and also Foot of the Ferret helped get some of the sound effects for the intro of the video. Everyone give them a big old hug and wear your seatbelt. So originally I was going to make a video talking about Boy Scouts because I was a Boy Scout, but then as I was writing the script I thought about all the fun things I did as a Cub Scout. So here we are. Cub Scouts is something you can do before you're old enough to be a Boy Scout. It's not required to do Cub Scouts to be a Boy Scout. It's just if you're up to it or if your parents signed you up, you can do it. Now you're already pretty young when you can start doing Boy Scouts. It's why it's called Boy Scouts, not Man Scouts. You can start doing Cub Scouts when you're 7. At what point does it just become babysitting in uniform? So all you people watching over the age of 7, let me tell you what you missed out on. Unlike Boy Scouts that wear a tan uniform, Cub Scouts wear a dark blue uniform. Now there are 4 ranks to the Cub Scouts. There were some requirements you had to do to go up the ranks, but if you went to the meeting every week, you'd be fine. You didn't have to do anything on your own time. And even if you did all the requirements in the rank, you still had to be in the rank for at least a year. So basically the ranks were based on your age. When you were 7 years old in 1st grade, you were a Tiger Scout. The 2nd graders were the Wolf Scouts, the 3rd graders were the Bear Scouts, and the 4th graders, aka the really cool ones because you're the oldest. Actually, before I tell you, just guess what the mascot for the 4th and final rank of Cub Scouts is. Leave your guesses in the comment box below. Just kidding, don't do that. I don't care. We have a tiger, a wolf, and a bear. That rhymed. What animal is all 3 of those? I'll tell you. Nothing. That was the mascot. There was no mascot. Welcome to the real world, 4th graders. There's no such thing as cartoon anthropomorphic animals. So if you did guess anything in the comments, you were wrong. I told you not to guess. The 4th and final rank of Cub Scouts was called Weebelows. Weebelows. Very fitting name. It goes Tiger, Wolf, Bear, Weebelows? What kind of animal is that? Apparently it's supposed to stand for We Be Loyal Scouts. We talk like pirates. Don't worry, Cub Scouts, I'll make you a mascot for the Weebelows. Here, it's a made-up animal for a made-up word. Use it however you like. The Wikipedia page also talked about a bobcat badge, but I don't remember doing that, so that's whatever, it's not important. I can't even remember what we did as Cub Scouts. We would just meet at some person's house. I think it was one of the kids' moms, and she had some activity for us to do outside, and we would just play. My mom told me that she was my scout leader for a year, but I don't remember that. I do remember we talked about bike safety. I remember I fell off my bike a lot. Still got the award though. Each rank had a handbook that said what activities you would. I looked on Google for pictures of the handbook, and I found these books with gritty, serious, tough covers. And I was shocked because the handbooks I grew up with had the mascots on them, and I liked it. The old books were cute and had pictures. You're not trying to get rid of the mascots, are you, Cub Scouts? I think it's funny that each mascot gets progressively unhealthier, which is why my Weebelow mascot looks the way it does. And I think I might be suppressing this memory, but every time we went up a rank, there would be this award ceremony thrown by the leaders, and I think we metaphorically drank blood of the mascot. I mean, it was really just fruit juice, but... hey TJ. You remember Cub Scouts? Did we, whenever we went up the ranks, did we metaphorically drink the blood of the mascot?
I think that's just something our leaders did. Like, some leaders chose to do it and ours did, but I don't think everyone did it.
Oh, you have weird leaders.
Yeah, I guess we did.
Okay, bye TJ. So another thing we did as Cub Scouts was go to this thing called Cub Scout Day Camp. I don't know if it was just an Arizona thing, but I hated it. Cub Scout Day Camp took camping and made it unfun. And surprisingly, Surprisingly, even as a 7 and 8-year-old, I loved camping. Really, James? Someone who sits in front of the computer all day drawing Pokemon? You like toughing it out and sleeping in the woods? Yes! Oh, yes! If you've never been camping, get on that! I'm talking about real camping, though, not this day camp. Cub Scout day camp was during the summer, an Arizona summer, and we would get up super early, like 8 o'clock, eat breakfast at home, and then you and your whole troop carpooled for about 2 hours to camp. There were a bunch of other Cub Scout troops that met there too. It was a pretty big thing. You were supposed to pack your own lunch, and all the other boys had really cool lunches like Lunchables, Go-Gurts, and ironically, Suwabway. I was jealous of kids with Suwabway sandwiches, and all my mom packed me was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on wheat bread. So before the day even starts, I'm already in a bad mood. You start the day sitting in this big auditorium, but it's outside. The leaders would tell you to drink lots of water, and they actually gave all the troops a bag of water balloons, and they wanted us to throw them at each other because that would keep us moist and not die of heat stroke. But water balloons are stupid because 90% of the time they don't even break on impact. You're just beating some poor kid to death with a bag of water. Then you would separate into your troop, and there was a rotation of activities for you to do all day. We ate dinner, and then we went back to the auditorium, and some of the leaders put on a play. I mean, it was a pretty dumb play, but I was invested in the story. But then at 10 p.m., you went home. You didn't even get to sleep in a tent. Sleeping in a tent is one of the most fun things about camping. And also, the whole time, we didn't get a campfire, because it's dangerous to have fire around 7 to 10-year-olds or something. But they did let us do archery, because that's safe. Then the next day, you went back, and you did it all over again. And then you would do it for a third day, too. So 3 days of people throwing water balloons at you. Come back because you have a throwing arm. You're probably wondering, James, what's with all the complaining? This sounds like fun. I mean, sure, other kids probably had fun. I might have been a little dramatic as an 8-year-old. One time on the second day of camping, I was clumsy and I kept falling off the rocks that I was climbing on. And I kept getting all these scrapes and bruises and they really hurt. And then we went swimming. That was one of the activities. There was a swimming. Just being the little punk kid that I was like, no, I don't want to go swimming. So they made me sit up to the side and they said I couldn't swim. But then later I was like, I want to go swimming now. After you swam, the leaders told you to check your shoes for scorpions. And I remember I didn't check because I hated everyone. And you know the play the leaders put on at the end of the day? It was split up into 3 parts. 1 part for each day. So it was left on a cliffhanger. I wanted to go see it, but everyone else in the troop wanted to play with water balloons. And I never found out how the play ended. The next morning when I was supposed to leave for the 3rd day, I told my mom that I didn't want to go and she had to tell the carpool that her son didn't want to go because he's a huge. Then afterwards, when they were handing out the awards, I didn't get a single award because I didn't go the 3rd day. So I didn't finish any of the activities. And then I never went back to Cub Scout day camp since. That's why I hated it. Whoa, I didn't even Pinewood Derby. I didn't even mention the Pinewood Derby! So, I liked Cub Scouts. I think it's good because it makes you go outside and supposedly it teaches you important safety things or something. I mean, look how I turned out. Also, in case you missed it, I've set up a store now. I got a whole bunch of stuff for you. One of the products that I'm excited about is the plushies. In the store is on sale, but only until October 14th. You have a couple of days left to do your shopping, I guess. And if you buy a plush by October 21st, it will come with a signed card by me, obviously. Who else would sign it? So I think that should wrap up the video right after you wear your seatbelt. Hello? Okay. It's for you, James.
Hey, James, this is James from the future.
Just wanted to give you a call and let you know that...
Puberty can be tough, but you can get through it.
So I just wanted to let you know that everything's going to be okay and...
I love you.
You got the wrong number. I grew up in a generation where smartphones were a new thing, and everyone in my class had one, except for me. My parents never got me one because they didn't want me to access the internet on a device that could fit in my pocket, because they were super strict and didn't want me looking at internet stuff. Wait. My parents never got me one because they didn't want me to access the internet on a device that could fit in my pocket, because they were super strict and didn't want me looking at internet stuff, which backfired horribly. So they never gave me a smartphone. In fact, I didn't even get my first cell phone until I was 16 years old. Now, as an adult who uses a cell phone every day, I don't know how I survived for 6 without one. I think when I was younger, if I was ever in a situation where I needed to call my parents, I would just ask the nearest person if I could borrow their phone. Now, if there's any parents watching this who haven't given their children a cell phone yet, take it from a guy on the internet with no... You should get them one. Doesn't have to be a smart one. You can just give them your standard drug dealer phone. But you should at least give them a cell phone in case there's an emergency and they need to call you. The only downside I can think of giving your child a phone is they'll end up spending much time on it, so you should just turn off their service from time to time. I don't know. When I turned 16 and finished up my sophomore year of high school, I got my very first cell phone. LG Cosmos 2. I didn't grow up in the 90s. Everyone else had iPhones, but I was the only one with a phone that had a keyboard. And with that cell phone, I've had a couple of incidents where sometimes a random person would call me thinking I was someone else and then wouldn't admit they're wrong. And that's how you segue into the theme of this month's video. First story happened when I was working at Suwab. That's right, another Suwabway story. Hashtag Suwabway4. It wasn't good enough to be in the other three. So, it was 5 minutes until closing, and we get a phone call on the Suwabway phone. I pick it up and say, thank you for calling Suwabway. How may I help you? I was supposed to say, this is James. How may I help you? But I wasn't about to tell this random stranger my name. Idiot. Anyway, the other person on the line said, hey, what time do you guys close? In 5 minutes. Is it alright if I show up late? I just need gas. And being the good employee that I was totally willing to make this guy's sandwich over the phone, let him pick it up after we closed, and then I wouldn't ring him up and just pocket the money. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That's a crime. Please don't sue me. So I said, yeah, I can do that. What kind of sandwich do you want? And he said, I just need gas. Oh, don't worry, sir. This sandwich will give you plenty of gas. I mean, do you want chips or something? No, he said, I just need gas. I was a little confused. Okay, yes. So you'll get gas, then are you going to stop by and pick up a sandwich? And he said, I don't want a sandwich. Then it hit me. Even though the first thing I ever said to this guy was, thank you for calling Suwabway, I think he thought he was talking to a gas station. So I said, sir, this is a Suwabway? Oh... And I never got the chance to tell him that gas pumps don't close. This next story happened when I was at home and I got a call from a number I didn't recognize. Now, I've had friends tell me that they don't answer the phone to any number they don't recognize. But my anxiety won't let me do that. What if it's your bank calling saying your account got hacked? What if it's your grandma? Because why would you have her saved in your phone? Or what if it's your Nigerian uncle who wants to give you his collection of gold bars and needs your information for a wire transfer? You just never know, so I always pick up the phone. So I answered it, and it was this woman asking for a Lawrence. And I said, oh, I'm not, that's the wrong number. She goes, isn't this 416295? That's obviously not a real number. They're calling it. And I said, no, this is 416293. That's my phone number. Again, that's not actually a valid phone number, so please don't call it. And she goes, 3? I don't think I pressed 3. And I don't know what to say to this woman, because my number is 416293. Doesn't think she pushed 3. I don't know if she's talking to me right now.
Well. What?
Foi motor você.
Oh.
Tubo. Quando acontece. Agora eu.
What? 어. 싹.
됐어요, 뭐해?
이거 만들었다?
네가 만든 거야, 다?
어.
옆에 건물도? 돼 있는 거 아니야? 세우기만 하면,
없었잖아.
세우기만 하면 되는 거 아니야, 혹시?
일곱 장.
그 뭐야, 깜짝깜짝. 저거 뭐야, 마징가다.
응?
마징가처럼.
응, 뽀뽀.
그러는 거야? 좀 아껴야 되는 거 같아.
봐봐. 이거 이렇게 해야 돼. 맞지?
그냥 조금만 더 하고 가.
다 했어.
그럼 홈플러도
father.
We're gonna find out. When it comes to 4-year-old Stormy James. Look at your little girl, look at your little boy. You love them, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But you don't think they're yours.
Because everybody just kept on, every time we were out somewhere, my family, they would just say that they're not, there's no way at all.
Amanda says she didn't cheat on you.
That's what she says.
You believe her?
A part of me wants to believe her, but the insecurities after with everything that's went on in our life, everything's just hard.
Can I tell you something? We asked her to take a lie detector test. She wouldn't do it.
I didn't take the. They wanted me to take a lie detector test about the prison stuff, not about that I supposedly cheated on him over my twin. The lie detector test was about the situation in the prison, and me and him have dealt with that. That was after our kids were born.
Right.
It had nothing to do with why we were here today.
You have an appliance store, right?
Yes.
And you take the kids there.
Yep.
And what do the customers say?
All of them say, are they adopted? And I say, supposedly I'm their father.
We're gonna find out. When it comes to 4-year-old Stormy James, is there any way this man is the father of these twins? James, find out. This is a photo of James. And these are their 4-year-old twins, Stormy and Jameson. As you can see, the kids look different from their parents.
All he does is question our twins, and I'm positive he's the father. I have never cheated on James.
Look at your little girl, look at your little boy. You love them, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But you don't think they're yours.
Just every time we were out somewhere, my family, they would just say that they're not, there's no way.
We asked her to take a lie detector test. She wouldn't do it. We're gonna find out. When it comes to 4-year-old Stormy James, you are not. When it comes to 4-year-old Jameson, you are not the father. Yeah, it is. James said he would be there. James, what? He doesn't want to what? Doesn't want to care for you? James, you could at least be they're your children. They're yours. Even though you're not. They're yours.
There's no way.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I want to ban you from chat. I'm just watching YouTube. I didn't have my headset on. Hello, SS Allen. If you're just going to be disrespectful, just get out of my stream. Okay? I don't want people like that in my stream. Okay? Either shape up or just get out of my stream. Because that was disrespectful just walking in. Okay, screw you. Not my fault. I didn't have my headphones on.
Hi.
Hey, Hunter. Who's there? Hey, Hunterino. Bum 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 boo 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 boo. I need to remodel this head. Just gotta give it a little bit extra on the top. Just gotta do this. Took this off, roll this by itself. You gotta roll until it's smooth. Yeah, I was about to say, Hunter, you shut the hell up, you stupid bot. I was eating dinner too, so. I'm trying to make something, bro. I'm sure it's not loser, it's loser. Loser, 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 loser. Oh, frick. Frickety frackety, your mom eat my cackety. Frick, bro. And you just gotta give him a nose. And gotta give him a mouth. I've had this thing out for like 45 minutes and it hasn't dried out yet. That's weird. It's kind of stale. Not really though. Accidentally stabbed him through the back of the head. Oops. Okay, so we got this. I only got one stick here. What do you mean, brother? Pow, 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 beating him up with a metal cane. And then screwing and then stabbing him in the chest with a freaking screw. You legal? Yeah, I made a bulldozer earlier. Dude, I'm like brutally murdering this thing. I'm playing like doctor with this thing, bro. Actually like destroying it. Gotta give it one arm. Gotta give it Pokemon. Just kidding, gotta give it 2 beefy arms. 1 arm, 2 arm, red arm, blue arm, Xrvc arm. I think I need a blue arm. 1 arm, 2 arm, 3 arm, 4 arm. Hey Hunter, you wanna play? Or Nebby? Lol. Get his face beat in with a metal pole. Hayden. Donut craft. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta add my friend Dex. SG. retard. Bay shark. Do 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 do. Take his rib cage, take it, and then twist it everywhere. Put it back together. Skinny though, push his chest down a little so make it even. Getting beat in the arms. I'm getting beat in the face. Yeah, this guy's like destroyed. Fine China. Tomorrow's one of the teachers in our grade's last day. Sadly, she's going back to her hometown or something like that. I don't really care. She wasn't my teacher. Never knew her. And just revealing some of his bones. This literally toothpick is the only thing keeping this thing together. To stab the man. He's disabled, so he's gonna have like no feet. He's gonna have one more arm. That's all he's gonna have. That's right. He has no legs. He has no feet. He's like burnt or something. I don't know. I got Frankenstein, bro. Just gonna put it right here. Got beat to a pulp. Yeah. Create multiple toothpicks, right? I'm gonna put all of it back together, right? I'm gonna make a head. Why would I do that, bro? I regret doing that already. And I've only had it done for like 5 seconds, bro. Why would I do that? Alright, bro, we got a bunch of parts. Time to make the head. Let's go, maybe 4 minutes till out of shop at resets, I believe. 4 minutes, let's go, baby. Let's see what's good. Just for the head. Should've gone with that, Preston. China, 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 China. I need more for the head, like this much more. You should have gone for the head and bum 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 bum.